You said it just went like that. You guys started this? You guys started this? Thank you. All right, Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, how about you now? Shabbat. Shalom, shalom. All right. Start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wa'akudash Wakah.
double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, those slated to be saved from the destruction foretold, declared from the beginning that happened to Amerikkka, which is code named in the Bible as the daughter of Babylon and under many other aliases as well. And it's going to happen in different parts of the globe. The destruction is going to come to different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here. It's all the wicked inhabitants hereof. And those slated to be saved being none other than the Israelites, the men teaching the truth, and then the doctrine of Yahweh Shemel Shah, and the men, women, and children have turned back to their heritage and are in the faith of Yahweh Shemel Shah according to their works. And the Israelites consist of the so-called blacks, Latinos, Negroes, West Indians, and Afro-Indigenous people scattered throughout the earth. All right? So, yeah. Shalom.
Shalom.
So, we're going to go and do what we usually do. It's something we usually do. We just getting back to it now. We're pretty much just learning, bring the people, you Israelites that may tune in and watch, bring you in with us, because this is true government. This is something that's definitely needed to be known. Matter of fact, real quick, give me Job 9:24. You see what I'm saying? Because the devil, he don't want this to be known. The so-called white man, he does not want this to be known. See what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
And give you Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's the current circumstance that you're in, that you may find yourself in. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. So let me get the word judge real quick. The meaning for judge. And now Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon on 2 and 11. Mm-hmm.
So judge,
Mm-hmm.
it says a magistrate or a ruler.
Yeah, a magistrate or a ruler. Come on. Quick.
This just says law.
Yeah, law. See, come on, law. What
law or right, to be right. The supreme beings.
You gotta speak up a little bit.
The supreme being, or the law, the clearest one here.
Give me a Google one. What you in?
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right. Just use mine.
Come.
So
also a good one here says to discern.
Yeah. So judges are people that can discern. They hold the law. Let's just get a clear one for you though. Judge. And then we're gonna go into this.
All right,
come on.
It says a public official appointed to decide.
A public official that's appointed, someone that's set up to do what? To decide what?
To decide cases.
Cases, meaning the decision that's going to be given. Come on.
In a court of law.
In a court of law. Give me the word court real quick. You see? So it's a court that's of law. Right? Come on. And the law is what we're going into tonight. The law is the book and the decrees written in it. The book of Yahweh, Shalom, people ignorantly called God in Christ. Come on.
Kind of court. It says a tribunal presided over by a judge.
A tribunal. That's all you got? Okay. Give me tribunal.
All right, a tribunal. It says a court of justice.
Okay, come on.
A seat or bench for a judge or judges.
A seat. So this is the definition for what?
Tribunal.
One more time.
A court of justice.
A court of justice. Come on.
A seat or bench.
It's a seat or bench. Come on.
For a judge.
For a judge
or judges.
So pretty much it's a position of because we got to get a better one because that's not really clear. But pretty much a chair is in a place, so you can have court where really wherever. Right now we're basically being in court. You see what I'm saying? And we've been set up to pretty much go into, what's right and wrong. If you can jump back to the previous definition you got. Yeah, it was judge, so yeah.
Court is actually.
Or was it court?
It was court.
Give me judge real quick.
All right, so judge, a public official appointed to decide cases in a court of law.
Yeah, so a public official. And the public official is the Israelites, because it tells us that, give me that real quick, Micah 3:1. It tells us that in Micah 3:1. Come on. Go ahead, brother. You got it. One more time.
A public official appointed to decide cases in a court of law.
So who's been appointed to decide cases in a court of law? In a seat, you see, in a place that's about law. Because I really shouldn't even say place because we got slow. We keep it simple. If you get something simple, just bring it up. Go ahead.
This is Amerikkka chapter 3, verse 1. And I said, "Here I pray you, O heads of Jacob."
O heads of who?
O heads of Jacob.
See that? Come on.
And ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment?
Is it not for who?
Is it not for you to know judgment?
Yep. Okay. So yeah, man. But anyway, yeah. So the Israelites, they set up to judge, man. They tell you that in 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, actually the 6th chapter and the 1st verse. on down. You see what I'm saying? We're the ones set up to judge. Matter of fact, go ahead and give me that real quick. Give me what you got something on the definition?
No, it's one. It's a court.
Come on, brother. Give me just keep it simple. Because this all we're finna do is just simply read the law. And that's pretty much it, man. And see where the spirit takes it. Come on.
Back on the definition of judge.
No, I was calling.
You said 1 Corinthians.
Right.
Somebody.
I got it. This is 2 Corinthians 6:1. It says, actually 1 Corinthians 6:1. And it reads, dare any of you having a matter against another go to the law before the unjust? Yeah, because it tell you in Psalms the 2nd chapter that the kings of the earth, they set themselves, which I'll bring out real quick. This is Psalms 2:1. It says, I'm gonna start at 2. It says, do the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed. And anointed is a word for those appointed to do what? The anointed ones are the ones appointed to tell everybody what's wrong on the case. You still got that definition for judge, brother? You just keep it simple. It's all good. Just bring it back out. Judge. So yeah, it says the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together. So yeah, these kings, they have set themselves, man. All right, go ahead.
Judge, it says a public official appointed to decide cases.
Slow down. One more time.
A public official.
A public official. Someone that's been set up over the public officially. Just to make it make sense. Come on.
Appointed.
Appointed meaning anointed. See that? Come on.
To decide cases.
To decide cases. You see that? And matter of fact, real quick, well, I'll just quote it. It tell you in Hebrews, the 9th chapter, you know how judgment works. You list a judgment is the decision on a case. And a case could be an action, an event, or an event that has took place, that has occurred. And to every action, there's a recompense. So you know the saying, that goddamn, what they say.
So every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah, every action, there's a reaction, man. You see what I'm saying? It's
what goes around comes around.
Yeah. So and then you reap what you sow. So it's a result to things. It's supposed to be a result to things. How stuff is structured to go. You see what I'm saying? And the people that decide. Now, if you do something right, it's either deemed good or bad, and that's according to the word. See that? Real quick, give me Isaiah 45 and you can get it. Give me Isaiah 45:19. Just to prove that point real quick. And then we're gonna go right back here.
Fine.
Come on.
This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
I have not spoken in secret.
Yep.
In a dark place of the earth.
Yep.
I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain.
Come on.
I, the Lord Yahweh, speak righteousness.
He speak righteousness. Come on.
I declare the things that are right.
He declared the things that are right. So this is the standard. This is the measure on which, if you do something, it's to be used to deem it good or bad. This word. See what I'm saying? All right. Now going back to 1 Corinthians 6 and 1, dare any of you having a matter against another go to the law before the unjust? Yeah, because the kings of the earth they set themselves, meaning they was never appointed to really be put in position to decide cases. What's good or not. How can the devil tell you what's good? You see what I'm saying? He can show you according to what he don't do. You see what I'm saying? Or he can show you according to what he does, which is not good. You see what I'm saying? So, but he can't sit up here and he's not appointed for that. If you can, give me the word for anointed real quick. Or yeah, give me anointed. Anointed meaning. Whoever got it. Anointed meaning.
Okay.
Come on.
It says, smear or rub oil typically as part of a religious.
You gotta get one that hit the point, brother.
Okay.
Come on.
It says ceremonially
You gotta read up a
confer,
little bit.
ceremonially
Come on.
confer divine or holy office
Right.
upon a priest or monarch.
Give me appointed too.
It says consecrate, sanctify, to bless, ordain.
Let me see. Because we're gonna go ahead and get to this reading. We're not gonna draw this out. All right, anoint, not anoint, anointed. Okay, past tense. Okay, consecrate. Let's get this one. Okay, this is a good one. This is the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. It says to choose by or as if by divine election. See that? To choose by or as if by divine election. Anoint him as his successor. To designate as if by a ritual anointment. Okay, so there you go. It says critics have anointed her as an important, this is an example, critics have anointed her as an important new literary figure. So when you anoint something, you designating it. You are choosing it by divine election. All right. Now, if you can too, you got the
Appointed.
go ahead.
This is appointed. It says decided on beforehand.
Yep, and yeah, that's the election. Come on.
It says assign a job or role to someone.
That's really the better one. Assign a job or role to someone. So that's real quick. Give me just to show this in the scripture. Give me Jeremiah 1:5.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5.
Come on.
Behold, I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Yep.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Come on.
And before thou camest forth.
See, and before. See that? Read that definition one more time before a point. Come on.
So the first one, it says decide on beforehand.
See, to decide on beforehand. So he's talking about appointing. Come on.
And then assign a job or a role too.
That's cool. You got it.
Time. It says, and before thou camest forth out of the womb.
Oh, you gotta read from the top, bro.
Jeremiah 1 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Mm-hmm.
And before thou camest.
See, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Meaning he appointed him. Come on.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb,
Yep.
I sanctified thee.
He sanctified him. In other words, he anointed him. Because that's a synonym for anoint. And anoint and appoint is pretty much the same thing. Because when you anoint in something, you designate it. One more time on that.
Jeremiah 1 and 5. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Mm-hmm.
And I ordained thee a prophet.
See that? Go ahead.
Unto the nations.
Yep. So it's the same thing. Real quick, give me the word ordained real quick. That's it.
Ordain.
Go ahead.
So ordained, it says make someone a priest or minister.
See, make someone. See that? In other words, appoint someone. In other words, anoint someone. Set up someone. See, so that's the same. That's the procedure on how judges is brought forth as well too. They have to be appointed. They have to be anointed. They have to be sanctified. They have to be given that lot. But anyway, this is Psalms 6. First, back in 1 Corinthians 6 and 1. Dare any of you having a matter against another go to law before the unjust? You see that? And not before the saints, because we know, according to this, they saying this because the kings in Psalms 2 and 2, it tell you, I'm gonna start at 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? It says the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, you see that? Let us break their bands, meaning chains, cords. You see what I'm saying? They're being subjected to us, and cast away their cords. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. So there you go. And then when you go here, because it said the kings of the earth set themselves, right? Why did they do it? Because they understand this right here. That's in the scriptures. This is just to make it edifying. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 4. It says, where the word of a king is, there is power. You see that? Who may say unto him, what doest thou? So there you go, man. See that? So yeah, they set themselves because they simply understand what a word of a king is, that there is power. So they can pretty much tell everybody what's everything gonna be. But that's not how it's supposed to actually be, because they was not given that. They set themselves. That's why they made themselves kings. So they could tell you what's gonna be the measure of right and wrong. You got that Wisdom of Solomon? Go ahead. 2 and 1.
2 and 1.
Start there.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 1, it says, for the ungodly.
For the who?
For the ungodly.
For the ungodly. Come on.
Said.
Yep.
Reasoning with themselves.
See, reasoning with themselves. Once again, not with the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures tell you how men will reason with the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? They reason with themselves. Go ahead. It
says reasoning with themselves, but not aright.
See that? See? Meaning they don't use the word, because the Lord said he declared things that are right. See that? Go ahead.
It says, our life.
Real quick, give me Proverbs 16.
Our life is short and tedious.
See, come on.
And in the death of a man, there is no remedy.
Yeah, okay. Now jump down to 10.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10, it says.
Give me 11. Yeah, 11. Go ahead. You see?
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 11, it says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble.
One more time on that.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 11. Let our strength be in the law.
See, let our strength, come on. No, one more time.
Let our strength.
Come on.
Let our strength be the law.
Be the law. He said, the ungodly saying, let our strength be the law. What's their strength? Wickedness, man. You see what I'm saying? They saying, we gonna decide. We set ourselves, we reasoning with ourselves, we're gonna imagine a vain thing. Let our strength be the law. That's why everything bugged out. And we're gonna show you that according to, when we start reading. You got it.
It says, let our strength be the law of justice.
Yep.
For that which is feeble.
See, let our strength be the law of justice. Go ahead.
For that which is feeble.
Yep.
Is found to be nothing worth.
Yeah. All right. You got that, Brother Mahar.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 25.
Yep.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
See that? So there you go, man. So America, these are people. America is running off people who set themselves, reason with themselves, and don't reason with the scriptures. So they won't ever be right. One more time on that.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 25.
But they think that it will be right. Come on.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
See, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man. Come on.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
Yeah, so that's just to hit that point. All right. Now go ahead and closing this out. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 1. There any of you having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust. See that? You should understand it now. And not before the saints. Why? Because the saints are the Israelites. Those are the ones that's anointed. Jeremiah was anointed. He was set up. The law comes out of the Israelites, man. Period. The discernment and justice cups is going to be able to be given to you from Israelites, not from no damn heathens, man. It says, verse 2, it says, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged, and if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? So there you go, man. It says, know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So there you go. That's why it's important to know all this, because the saints are going to be set up to judge the world. But how can you judge if you don't have judgment, man? If you don't know the law, if you don't know the things that are right. So that's why this is all critical we're going to. And we're going to see exactly how, America is truly functioning and what should be the decree for America. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and bring that out now. This is Hebrews in the 9th chapter. Hebrews 9, and I'm gonna start at 27. As it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment. Yeah, because after they die, after you die, what was before that? Your life, the life you lived. So that's why the judgment makes sense to come after, because that's how judgment works. If you do something, we can't judge you until you do something. You see what I'm saying? That's how it goes. You gotta wait till something come forth. Real quick, give me Matthew 7:16. You gotta wait till something is brought forth, man. Go ahead.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew chapter 7, 16 or 15?
16.
16, it says, ye shall know them by their fruits.
So there you go, man. You can't call a duck until it walk like a duck, quack like a duck. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so we can start it off. We want to kick it off. Leviticus 20, and from the top.
I'm there.
Go ahead.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, again, thou shalt say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech,
Whose seed?
any of his seed
Yep.
unto Molech,
See that? Not nobody else, the Israelites. Come on.
he shall surely be put to death.
Go ahead.
The people of the land shall stone him with stones.
The people of the land shall stone him with stones. Go ahead.
And I will set my face against that man,
Shall stone him with stones. The people of
and will cut him off from among his people, because he hath given of his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name.
Yeah, so we don't usually do it like this, but we just break it down as we go. We just go into everything, and then if it changed different, we do it like that. Pretty much, one more time on that.
Everything.
You can't pretty much. What you read? 3?
Yeah. 3.
You did 1. You said you did
1,
1,
2, and 3.
Okay, con. So yeah, pretty much you can't sacrifice your kids, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't be dealing with the stuff that go on in Hollywood. All that stuff is off. You see what I'm saying? You can't do none of that. You can't deal with the stuff that go on in Bohemian Grove. All that stuff is off. You see what I'm saying? And what's the decision on that? Give me verse 2 one more time.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 2. Again, thou shalt say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones.
Yeah, he shall surely be put to death. So any Israelite that's out here giving Dwayne Wade, you see what I'm saying? Will Smith, all these dudes, man, that nigga's supposed to be dead, man. Because a lot of them gave their children up, to Molech, And Molech is just a god of these heathens, man. Pretty much the worship of these heathens. That which is worshipped by these heathens. So you give a sacrifice to appease a deity. You see what I'm saying? And that's how the heathens get out. That's what they do. They take the law that we got and they turn it upside down. That's pretty much how it's rolling, man. All right. So you can read that one more time through, brother.
God.
I'm trying to find it.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 2. Again, thou shalt say to the
Sorry, I'm sorry.
God. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Again, thou shalt say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel.
And who are the Israelites? The Israelites, are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right.
God, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech,
Meaning any of your children, anybody that's an Israelite. Go ahead.
he shall surely be put to death.
Yep. And that's what niggas be doing, man. Niggas be offering, their kids up for sacrifice. Somebody, like word supposedly that Trayvon Martin, was sacrificed by his father or whatever, man. So it ain't. Let me get Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
God. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that hath been is that which shall be.
Yep. So this stuff is so the things that was taking place in the ancient time is the same things that's gonna be going on. Go ahead.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
And that which is done is that which shall be done. Go ahead.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
So yeah, this ain't nothing new, man. All you hear about all this Illuminati crap and all this other crap. And really, they take everything from the scriptures, because really, in the reality of the matter, we the real Illuminati, man. We the illuminated ones. Scriptures tell you that. All right. Real quick, give me that real quick. Give me Baruch 4 and give me Hebrews 10 and 29. Just because we're going into it. So it makes sense. Because what does it mean to be illuminated? Illuminate just means to have light, man. Being enlightened. That's all that really go into. But these niggas in darkness. In all reality, they know what's going on. Pretty much. Exactly. Brothers just sent the image of Yep, that's by the Spirit. I was looking at PP earlier, the Planned Parenthood. So they got you pretty much all these different things. We'll come back to that. Go ahead, bro.
Baruch chapter 4.
Start at 1.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
So yeah, so that's why we the only ones that bring it out in its truth. So because no one else can, because only Israelites are appointed to be judges. Come on. Saints.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yep. Come on.
Turn thee, O Jacob.
Yep. Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Afro-Indigenous. Go ahead.
And take hold of it.
Yep. So turn you and take hold of this. Come on, because you're gonna come to life if you do. But if you leave it, you're gonna die, because you're gonna be doing things that could bring your death. You're gonna be going against the law. Go ahead.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
See, this is what gives you light. See that?
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That who mayest be illuminated?
That thou mayest be illuminated.
Yeah, because this word gives light. To be illuminated, it simply means to give light. You can look the word up. Real quick, give me Psalms 119 and 110. It's 105, actually. 105.
This is Psalms chapter 119, verse 105. Thy word, thy word
Come on.
is a lamp.
It's a what?
A lamp
What does a lamp do? Go ahead.
unto my feet.
Your path. You see what I'm saying? The decisions you make, the life you live, path you go down. Go ahead.
And a light.
And a what?
A light.
So it's a lamp give you light, and it just went on to further tell you it's an outright light. Go ahead.
And a light
This word, come on.
unto my path.
This whole word. See that? Until your path, man. So that's why in the reality of the matter, we would be the Illuminati, not these devils. They just take the scriptures and they twist everything upside down. Real quick, give me Isaiah 29 and 16. Go ahead, bring that Hebrews 10 and 32 out.
Problem.
32.
This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 29.
32, brother.
Verse 32 says, "But call to remembrance the former days, in which after ye were illuminated."
See, who was illuminated?
After ye were illuminated.
See that? So we're the real Illuminati, man. Where do they get that from? That's in the scriptures. Go ahead.
It says, "Ye endured a great fight of afflictions."
All right, you got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely you're turning the things upside down.
Yep, that's all it is. They take stuff and they, that's all the devil do, man. Go ahead.
Shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
That's it, man. So yeah, man. Because really you're gonna show it because it tell you that in Sirach. Let me see real quick. Yeah, Sirach 33 and 15. It says, "So look upon the works of the Most High." I'm gonna start at 14. "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another." So that's how it goes. So if you see a dark side of some shit called the Illuminati, you know it got to be a light side to it. Because that's what the Lord is saying. It says, "So look upon all the works of the Most High." Because the Lord created all this. I'll tell you that in Job, the 12th chapter. It says, "And there are two and two." Because it's balanced to everything. You see what I'm saying? It says, one against another, and one against another. So there you go. All right. So yeah, I got some real quick. This is Sirach 34, and you go ahead and go back to that Leviticus. Which cool. I'll read it because if you keeping up, you should be paying attention. I know how we got here. It says this is Leviticus 34, and I'm gonna start at 13. It says, "He raiseth up the soul and lighteth the eyes. He giveth health, life, and blessing." So yeah, the Lord enlightens. You don't go join Molech and all that, and you get enlightened about the dark side, what's really going on. They go think because you join the temple lodge or something, he get enlightened. No, Lord enlighten you, man. You jakes. It says, "He that sacrificeth of a thing wrongfully gotten, his offering is ridiculous." See that? So this is how they get into the whole sacrifice thing, man. Because they know it's to appease. Pretty much when you sacrifice, you're making a request from whoever it is you worshiping. And the fake Illuminati, they worshiping the left-hand side of the Most High, the demons. So that's where you get all this goddamn. Because really, that's what this whole chapter gonna go into. This Leviticus 27 chapter. That's what we go into. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see Halloween. You're gonna see all this stuff, man. Samhain, all this crap, man. Saturnalia, all that stuff. And the times we living in now, how everything is and what it actually is according to the word. So it says, "He that sacrifices of a thing wrongfully gotten, his offering is ridiculous." So when you get fame for the wrong thing, when you don't become you get famous because you did something off. You see what I'm saying? You did something on the left hand side. You went to that mansion party or some crap like that. Because you in order to get those riches, secure that contract or whatever it may be, and then before you know it, you got different type of sacrifices they get into, and you offer that sacrifice to pretty much do what? Appease. But the Lord is telling you, if you sacrificing a thing wrongfully gotten, your offering is ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So a nigga make his son pass through Molech to appease and receive That's an offering. Okay, you give me this, I'll give you this. What do you have to offer me? Here, take my son. Take my, you know what I'm saying? Lord said that's ridiculous, but that's how the devil do it on the left-hand side. I said, this is exactly what they do. It says his offering is ridiculous, and the gifts of unjust men are not accepted. So that's why, who are they offering to? They're not offering to the Lord, they're offering to, they worshiping the angels. I think it tell you that in Hebrews. You ain't supposed to be worshiping angels and all that. It tell you that in Revelation, the 19th chapter, man. And the 10th verse. But that's what they doing. Those deities, these so-called demons, all that stuff is just the left-hand powers of the Most High. Those are angels, man. On the left-hand side. And you're not supposed to be worshiping them. And they know that. But since they're on the left-hand side, their job is to allow you to fool your goddamn self and play yourself. A right-hand angel gonna tell you to get up, like he told John. A left-hand angel gonna let you do it. You see what I'm saying? That's what they worship. It says the Most High is not pleased with the offerings of the wicked, neither is he pacified for sin by the multitude of sacrifices. It says, whoso bringeth an offering of the goods of the poor, and what's the goods of the poor? Your children, man. And who would the poor be? The Israelites. These niggas that go join Hollywood, man. It says, whoso bringeth an offering of the goods of the poor, do it as one that killeth the son before his eyes. See that? So that literally lines straight up with that. All right. So yeah, that's cool. All right, we're going ahead and go back.
Go ahead.
Who's next? All right, go. This Leviticus 20 and 4. It says, and if the people of the land do any ways give me a second. You go ahead, brother. You got it.
Come.
Start at 4.
Come. Leviticus 20, verse 4. It says, and if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man when he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man, and against his family, who will cut him off, and all that go a whoring after him, to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people.
Yep, and pretty much that's just going into, you're not supposed to rest judgment, man. You see what I'm saying? Give me Romans 2 and 10 real quick.
Romans chapter 2, verse 10. But glory, honor, and peace to every man that worketh good, to the Jew first, and also to the Gentile.
Where you at? You see 2 and 10? 11. So
Come. Romans chapter 2 and 11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High.
now give me Leviticus 19 and 17. Start at.
Come. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Yeah, how would you be hating your brother? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Yeah, because when you love the Most High, you keep his commandments. You keep the law. See that? So, real quick, I got some. This is 1 John 2 and 8. It says, again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past and the true light now shineth. It says, he that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness even until now. Now, how would you be hating your brother? He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him. Now, real quick, this is 2 John. Actually, this is 3 John. No, this is 2 John, Salaki. 2 John 1:6. It says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. It says, this is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in. So yeah, it says, and then the scripture tell you, if you love the children of the Most High, you're gonna pretty much keep the commandment, man. You got that. You got it, brother. You can bring that back up.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 4 says, and if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man when he giveth of his seed unto Molech.
Yeah. Okay. Now go ahead and bring that up. Then 19, 16.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 16.
In fact, 17.
19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Yep. Keep going. So yeah. So pretty much, they tell you right there what's hating your brother. When you suffer sin upon him, you allow him to sin, and you don't say nothing. Because love is keeping the commandment. You see, and you're commanded not to suffer sin upon your neighbor. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord Yahweh. Keep it coming. Verse 19, chapter of Leviticus 19 and 19. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle.
You got it, brother.
Leviticus 20 and 19, 20 and 4 says, and if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man which he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and kill them not.
Yeah, so you're supposed to kill him. Because if you don't, because what's the discernment for somebody sacrificing their children? You got to put them to death. So if you find that out, you see what I'm saying? What's supposed to be going down right now? We're getting word all these niggas being put, sacrificing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's supposed to be laying these niggas down, man. Because these Israelites doing it. Just doing it, man. Got it.
Okay. It says, then I will set my face against that man and against his family.
Yeah, so the Lord can kill, he gonna set his face. The Lord can get you killed and your family killed for doing that. Ultimately. But that's how you know that all we hear about is sacrifices, but ain't nobody being laid down for it. You see what I'm saying? So really everybody will be in the world of trouble. So it gotta really be a grace period. Because the Lord can kill everybody. But see, in the kingdom, all that stuff is over with, man. Ain't gonna be no Israelite sacrificing no more. Like, you nations try that in the kingdom, you're gonna get your ass put to death, man. It's just that simple. Go ahead.
Okay. Then, verse 5, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and will cut him off and all that go a whoring after him.
Yeah, so everybody that walk with him, man. You see what I'm saying? He might be a top dude, he start going the hell off. Give me Proverbs 29 and 12 real quick. You're not supposed to suffer sin upon your neighbor, man. But yeah, the Lord he gonna cut everybody off that follow him. Because if he doing wicked and you follow him, what does that make you according to this? Come on.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12.
He declared things that's right. Go ahead.
If a ruler hearken to lies,
He could be a ruler of Israel. Come on.
all his servants are wicked.
See? Everybody with him will have to be wicked. If this nigga this nigga deal with lies.
Right.
Everybody with him gotta be bugged out. They gotta deal with lies too. If you're gonna deal with him. You see what I'm saying?
Go back to the top of the lesson, or the video, whatever, that judgment. The judges are the people who are set above everybody to give and set how the judgment works.
Yeah, this ain't no video. It's a lesson. You know, everybody being taught right now, man. This is 100% a lesson. This is not no goddamn rap video. That's what you niggas do. You don't learn nothing. You see, now you're being showed and told according to the word what's going on. This is real life, man. A lot of niggas supposed to be dead. Look, we supposed to be dead. But really, the scriptures tell you get as close as you can, guess as close as you can at your neighbor. Because a lot of things you can't be pinpointed unless you know. You know what I'm saying? But if we really got word, somebody that knew this truth really got word, somebody was sacrificing, they really supposed to put them to death. Now, what happens if you don't? The Lord can get your ass put to death, your family put to death, and everybody that deal with you put to death. See what I'm saying? So this is serious. This is real life. Because these things ain't being upheld, man. You know? You got it. You know.
God, that's it. Pretty much the people, they will follow the rulers. Therefore, if the head is off, the whole body off.
So that's accessory to the murder. You got it, brother. You go ahead and finish that up.
Come. It says, continuing verse 5, it says, and all that go a horn after him to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people. So I'm gonna read it from the top. It says, then
You gotta read up a little bit, bro.
come. Leviticus 20:5, it says, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a horn after him to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards to go a horn after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people.
Yeah, and that's why it tell you, give me Romans 9 and 6 real quick. That's why I tell you this in Romans 9 and 6, man. You know?
It's Romans chapter 9, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect. For they are not all Israel, which are of Israel.
That's showing you the Lord been cutting people off, man. Niggas getting in witchcraft, niggas getting in all these different type of things, being wizards. You know what I'm saying? Using divination. You got mugs playing with Ouija boards and stuff on Halloween. Jake been doing all that. Then women actually take that serious. You can go look it up on YouTube, man. They declare their sins, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Lord cut you off. You won't even redeem the Israelite no more. You won't even redeem his people. And that's what the 2/3 are. They're cut. These are people that's been cut off from among, you know, their own people and being the Lord's people. So they just heathens basically. But anyway, this is verse 7. Sanctify yourselves. Oh, we go ahead and bring this out. This is what I was looking for. This is 1 John 5 and 3. It says, for this, 1 John 5 and 2. It says, by this we know that we love the children of God. You see that? You're not supposed to suffer sin. You're not supposed to hate your brother. You're not supposed to suffer sin amongst your people. Because your people, the children of God, if you're so-called Black, Latino, Native American, Indian, West Indian, Afro-Indigenous person. All right? So it says, by this we know that we love the children of the Most High, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When we love Yahweh Shem Yahushua and keep his commandments. So just by you keeping the Lord's commandments, you automatically love the Israelites, man. If you don't keep the commandments, you don't love us. You don't love me. You don't love nobody else. If I ain't doing that, I don't love nobody else. I don't love the children of Israel, I'm saying. Because what's one of the commandments? You that can't suffer sin. So I have to put you to death. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't in that time because we're in captivity now, man. But it's all good. This is Leviticus 20 and 7. It says, sanctify therefore, it's like you sanctify yourselves, therefore, and be ye holy. For I am the Lord Yahweh, for I am Yahweh your God. It says, and ye shall keep my statutes and do them. And I am Yahweh will sanctify you, meaning anoint. So as an Israelite, you automatically, damn near, you basically in the position of being a judge of all other nations, just off the fact that you got the law and you are the ones anointed and sanctified to keep the law and to know right from wrong and appoint right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? But really, this only apply when these people come amongst us. When these non-Israelites come among us. Because it said you can't let any of your seed, you see, which is a proper way to govern yourself and conduct yourself, because you're not gonna be out here trying to tell heathens what to do and get your story gonna put you in no jam like that. You trying to tell Elam and them what to do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you be doing too much out here. You caught up. It's a nation thing. And that's why we got scriptures for when strangers come among us, man. They gotta do this. If you don't do this, now I can get you. You know what I'm saying? But if you over there, y'all, we ain't got nothing to do with that, man. That was in the beginning. When the kingdom come, we will have something to do with what's going over there. Because that's how everything got out of control in the first place. But the reason why I started off like this is because we had to learn right from wrong first. So we wouldn't be a hypocrite. And now that we done learned, and those of you in the truth that going to be saved, you're gonna see exactly what not keeping the true government, you know what I'm saying? The Ahmath government, Masharak, you're not going to you see that it puts us exactly where we just came from. And that's in shackles, yokes of iron around your neck, paying bills. Your daughter's growing up certain way, your men, everybody's bugged the hell out, man. Hollywood is created. We're the main ones powering it. We further being cursed. We're the butt of all jokes and all that. You see what I'm saying? That's what not having government can do for you. So we had to learn that first. So now we definitely, and look, through us not having the government, and we were the only people that were given the government. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Give me Psalm 78 and jump to 5.
This is Psalm chapter 78, verse 5. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers.
See that? So the law was given to us, man, only the Israelites. Go ahead.
That they should make them known to their children.
See that? So that's showing further proving the point, man. Lord ain't gonna have you out here doing, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get it right first. And we have to learn, what not doing this brings you. You know what I'm saying?
Percent.
This is Psalms 105, and I'm gonna start at 6. It says, I'm gonna start at 5. It says, remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders, and the judgments of his mouth. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen. He is the Yahweh, our power. His judgments are in all the earth. So what's going on right now then? But really they are in all the earth. Every time somebody pop up dead in Indonesia, Beijing, China, whatever the hell you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Africa, gang rape, all that, man. That's judgment. That's a decision being made about a case off a certain action. That's what all that is, man. And a lot of them end in death. You know what I'm saying? And really that judgment came from the person's last life. But anyway, it says, but they were going to do something in their life when they live out the judgment to bring forth the judgment. You know what I'm saying? You'll go rob a bank and get shot in the head to bring forth that being the judgment for what you did in your last life. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord will put you in the position to bring forth that judgment. You know what I'm saying? You did something bugged out in his last life. So in your next life, when you live out the judgment, the decision for what, the punishment, a determination based off how you lived that last life, when you come back in the reincarnation, he gonna put you in a situation to bring forth that decision that, you know, what the judgment is, man. And thus you go to the zoo, you get ate by a lion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it happens. You're gonna get ate by a lion. You go to your child, you have a child, a little family, and you'll see the woman pop up on the news. Children of mother of 4, husband. She went to a bathroom break and gave you the whole story. She got ate by a lion. They talking about the damn zookeeper left the door open. You see, on the small level, that's how people seeing it. But really, you know, the Lord orchestrated all that to bring forth what he told that woman, you know what I'm saying, before she brought her ass back down. And that's how you get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is Psalms 105. It says, his judgment, he is the Lord our God. He is Yahweh our God. His judgments are all in the earth, are in all the earth. Salaki. He has remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 8,000 generations. Just the point. It says, which covenant he made with Abraham and his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for everlasting covenant. So there you go, man. You know? So the law is only given to us. So this is Leviticus, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, you know? It says Afro, etc. It says Leviticus 20:8, and ye shall keep my statutes and do them. I am Yahweh, which sanctify you. So we have to learn it firsthand, and then we see we're not having this proper way of conducting yourself with bringing. We don't want this to look, and through us, it spread throughout the whole earth. Now we're in the worst place possible. So you think the Israelites are gonna let that happen the second time around? The Lord show it to them, and he make them perfect to only get it? Because really, it makes perfect sense. It makes sense for us to go on to be perfect, because as much hell we went through, when it's all said and done, we should only be able to do nothing but when everything is refreshed, but to go on and get it right now. You see what I'm saying? Thus making us perfect. It go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Who else can get it perfect besides us? Because when everything is refreshed, somebody gonna have to be perfect. Because the judgment is gonna come down for everything not being according to this on this earth. So who will have to go on and get it perfect, man? Who will be put in position to get it right? If it's a race and you got 9 lanes, who gonna win? You know what I'm saying? One that's been put in position to win. They was trained up for it. They're going to win, but you look back on their time before the race, you see they was trained up for it over everybody. It was no brainer. This verse 9, it says, for everyone that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. He hath cursed his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. So yeah, that's just going into different enchantments. You see what I'm saying? Because so-called curse word is not a curse word is not a damn curse, man. Matter of fact, give me the word for curse real quick. I got it too. Matter of fact. Ninth verse. Just to show that. And then real quick, brother, you can give me 2 Corinthians 11:6. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, it's like
Come.
you got it. Go ahead and bring it out till you get it.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 6. But though I be rude in speech,
Yep.
yet not in knowledge.
Yeah. So the men of the Lord rule. Go ahead.
But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Give me the word rule real quick.
What?
Nah, just regular definition. Go ahead.
Rude. Rude.
It says offensive, impolite, or ill-mannered.
See, offensive. You see, and And people really don't like these so-called curse words. So you could pretty much say that's what Paul is alluding to. That's what Paul today. That's how people understand it. You know what I'm saying? That Paul he cursed. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say there's a second definition.
Go ahead.
It says having a startling abruptness. It says abrupt, sudden, sharp, unpleasant.
Yeah, so most curse words ain't, like the F-bomb. It's not always pleasant.
It says harsh.
You know.
I got a few for curse.
You got it in the blue letter?
Nah.
Okay, bring this out real quick. I got it. So you got the word kolal, and it means to be slight, be swift, be trifling, be of little account, be light, to be evaded, to make despicable, bring contempt or dishonor, vile. Go ahead, brother.
It's for curse. It says to devote to evil. It says
to devote to evil. You got to get that word. Go ahead.
To utter a wish of evil against one.
See that? So there you go, man. What's that? What that is? What you read?
Said Webster's.
Oh, that ain't. I'm thinking that's the word. So yeah, that's what a curse is in a general sense. That's all you got?
Nothing else really see.
All right. So curse.
7043. Kamal. Kamal.
Yeah, this definition don't make any goddamn sense. Because it tell you pretty much to be despised, contemned, to be lightly esteemed, to be despised. So yeah, man. It's just funny because when you hear about how Yahushua dealt with his mother and his brother, he said, pretty much you would take it like he really didn't matter. But like really when you meditate on it, he was saying anybody that's doing the will of my Father, that's who I am to tend to. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only way you would get this to make sense, or they would change, or they have changed the meaning. But we know initially, curses is not talking about no goddamn curses, so-called F-bombs and all this other stuff, man. Because that wasn't pleasant. That's the response he gave. Either way, that still means that. He didn't just go do it. He gave a unpleasant, rude response. Yahushua. That would be pretty much, could be looked at like that. And then it says, and we're going to run through these. Yeah, be of little account. He's like, ain't really that, that important. Ain't really that, that's pretty much saying that, man. He cursed, you know what I'm saying? And we know that ain't possible because the Lord was perfect. So what is this really saying? You see what I'm saying? That don't make no damn sense. So we keep going. You got it, brother. Thank you, brother.
This is Leviticus chapter 20.
So you can't put no curse. Ultimately, you can't put no curse of divination. What was the one you had, the definition you read? Just off the top of your head.
To devote to evil, and then it says to utter a wish of evil against one.
So yeah, you can't put no Ouija board curse on your parents, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10.
Go ahead.
And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And the man that lieth with his father's wife hath uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And if a man lie with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall surely be put to death.
And that's all you see going on in America, man. We ain't even gotta be all, graphic with that. Pretty much you got a difference between adultery and fornication. So you should understand these different things. You got spiritual fornicators, pretty much that's it, man. Which is illicit, interaction. And then you got adultery is when, it just explained it to you when it's someone else's property, man. Due to the flesh being tied. If the flesh hasn't been tied together, meaning they've never known each other, that woman's never known no one else. But let's say she's so-called engaged. She's not, that wouldn't be adultery. She was just betrothed. But if she known someone else, like they, they had, the interaction, that real interaction, they not on the market no more. So anybody that touched that person is adultery. So that's just that. Because technically, a man can't commit it. Like say a man had his wife, and then that's his wife, and then another woman came in the picture, and that situation wouldn't be, and that woman ain't never dealt with nobody. Or because really the times we living in is ain't nobody how it used to be in the ancient days. Ain't nobody got their V card, man. So you gonna meet somebody who doesn't, more than likely. But if she's no longer with that person, say the dudes you was with died, that's really would be according to the law then. You know what I'm saying? She's 100% good to go. That's lawful. But technically, if she ain't got the V card and she ain't just in with the dude no more, they technically still, tied. But like I said, the times we live in now, that's really gonna be the case. So to wrap the point up, like I said, a man can't really do that. So say the man got to really commit adultery as far as a woman being like, you made my man come to another woman. If that's you his wife, and this, this man he meet another, you know what I'm saying? And then the woman, she on deck with him, that's not adultery. It's just that simple. But you got your own man, you can't do anything. Because it tell you that, matter of fact, give me that real quick. Give me that in the pocket. Just to make it clear. That's really how it's supposed to be going down, man. And that's why so many people finna die. Oh, slide. Cyrac, give me Cyrac. Slide. I think it's 20. Matter of fact, yeah, 25. Jump to chapter 25. We should have ended the yeah, take possession. Number 24. No, it ain't get it. So I'm at 36, yeah. 36 and 24. We start at. Yeah, that's it. 24. Up there.
Con. This is Sirach chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
So there you go. So you own. You know what I'm saying? Due to how you become owned when you know the man. If you get engaged, I ain't never know each other, and you still got the VIN card, and another man get you, you his now. This is all it is. But if that don't happen, and you go on and go through it with your man you originally was engaged with, your property now. You know, I can't go buy some shoes, whole wear them, break them in and everything, and then another nigga come get them and put them on, be like, these his shoes. Nigga, these my shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You know? That's the equivalent to that. They go, these my shoes. You know? So yeah, and that's really how it go, man. You women can't really you can't do it. And then the men, only way a man could do it is if he took another man's, you know what I'm saying, situation that he got. If he interrupted the same situation he got with his wife, if he went and interrupted another brother's that got that same identical situation, if he went and interrupted that by taking her from the other brother that got the same situation he got, that's when he would be committed. You see what I'm saying? But if you women out here talking about, man, you got my man cheated, you know, that ain't how that go, bro. That's not against the law. I mean, yeah, that's not according to the word, bro. You're bugged out. Go ahead. You go ahead and jump back to it.
God.
If you're ready to do 3, you got it.
Yeah, this one's got to finish it up. It says, they have wrought confusion.
See that?
Their blood shall be upon them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
real quick, to prove that, give me Luke 4. So give me St. John 4 real quick. And then we can speed this up. Four and jump to like a 19. Jump up and give me 15.
God. This is St. John chapter 4, verse 15. The woman said unto him, Sir, give me this water.
And the him is Yahweh Shah, so the woman at the well, come on, of Samaria, come on.
The woman said unto him, Sir,
who was an Israelite, by the way, go ahead.
Give me this water, that I thirst for, that I thirst not, Salah. Neither come hither to draw.
Come on.
Yahweh Shah said unto her, Go call thy husband,
come on,
and come hither.
Because you ain't supposed to be, you're not supposed to be teaching another man's woman. Go ahead.
The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Yahweh,
unless the man ordained it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yahweh Shai said unto her, Thou hast well said,
Yep.
I have no husband.
Yep.
For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom...
Now watch this. That's impossible.
Exactly.
Now that is possible if they all die. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he, I'm going to read from the top. St. John chapter 4 and 18. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband.
Yeah, so she thought she had 5 husbands. And he said, what? And what?
And he whom thou now hast
Yep.
is not thy husband.
Because you still got ties to the other dude. He ain't dead. Y'all just did the fake divorce breakup. That shit don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can separate, but you still, he still owns you. The law tell you that. You know? And if you're ready to get back, you got to go back with him. You can't go on to nothing else. See that? But at this point, you defiled now, so you can't even go back to that man. Because you went on to deal with 5 now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you're finished. That's according to the law. You go ahead, brother.
Back to the Leviticus.
Yeah, come on.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman,
Go ahead.
so both of them have committed an abomination.
Yeah, so all you see is this shit being esteemed in this place, America, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me see how much. Okay. What verse you in?
13.
All right, come. Go ahead.
Con.
Continue.
It says, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness.
So real quick, we're gonna go ahead and pull up something real quick. This is the place you're living in now, right? Go back real quick to locking. Make sure everything's same. All right, so yeah, it says Biden calls for LGBTQ protections. See that?
Mhm.
Which is talked about this whole setup. These vile is nothing but vile affections. Give me the word vile real quick, brother. It's nothing but vile affections. This is talked about in Romans, the first chapter. But this 100% goes against the law, because this is the verse. This is verse 13. This is a breaking verse 13. And look, this is the same nigga who just swore on the Bible, man. Go ahead and bring that file out. So it says Biden calls for LGBTQ protections in day 1, executive order, angering conservatives. You got it?
Con.
Go ahead.
This is vile.
Vile.
It says morally bad, wicked,
Yep.
of little worth or value.
Mm-hmm. And wickedness is when you know, pretty much is iniquity, it's a crime, it's sin, it's breaking the law. You know? And we just heard what the penalty is if a man do that. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be put, then they gotta die, man. This verse 13, the man also lied with mankind as he lied with the woman, both of them have committed an abomination. Give me the word abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And this came out January 21st, 2020. Whoever got it. On his first day in office, President Biden issued a sweeping executive order making it clear that gay and transgender people are protected against discrimination in schools. They are protected. Wow. In schools, healthcare, the workplace, and other realms of American life. Woo, man. Go ahead and bring them words up real quick.
Con.
Go ahead.
This is abominable. It says, this is in the blue letter, it says, a disgusting thing, an abomination, an ethical sense of wickedness.
Mm-hmm. And now go ahead and go to Romans 1 and jump to 26.
Con.
And then go ahead and bring this up. You got something, brother? Go ahead.
It says defilement.
What you got?
This is for abominations. Like,
Come on.
defilement, pollution,
See?
in a physical sense, or evil doctrines and practices.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said, we got to get the hell out of this place. Give me Micah 2 and 10. You got that, brother?
Con. This is Romans chapter 1 and verse 26. It says, for this cause the Most High gave them up onto vile affections.
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with the Most High. See? And vile affections. We just ran into it. Go ahead.
Con. It says, for even the woman did change the natural use.
What's that word? Change. You see what I'm saying? This man said trans. You see?
Exactly.
Transgender. Transition. You see what I'm saying?
Change.
From one gear to another gear. Wait, we was just in park. You know, you driving now. I'm you know, go ahead.
Con. It says, for even the woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
See that? Come on. And that's natural. Come on. Yeah, that's pollution. That's abomination. That's abominable. You know, go ahead.
Con. It says, and likewise also the men.
That's like if you're trying to, consume your urine. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use.
Because look, it's waste. You see what I'm saying? So how you trying to put it back in? You know? Go ahead. That's the reality of it. That's basically what you're doing.
Okay.
It's looked at on the same level. Come on.
Okay.
In the same category, I'll say. Go ahead.
It says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use.
The men, even likewise, the men, come on.
Leaving the natural use
See?
of the woman.
Yep.
Burned in the lust and their lust.
Yep.
One toward another.
What the woman set up for, come on.
Men with men.
Yeah, working
that which is unseemly.
Unseemly. You see what I'm saying? Give me the word unseemly real quick. Bring that abomination word back out real quick, brother. All right. You got unseemly?
Con.
Go ahead. Bring that straight back out. What you got for
it says,
the same way you read it.
Unseemly of behavior or action.
Yep.
Not proper.
Not what?
Not proper.
Come on.
Or appropriate.
See that? You got it. Abomination.
Abomination.
That's it on there.
Defilement, pollution, in a physical sense.
Yeah, pollution. That's why the Lord said you gotta get the hell out of here, man. Go ahead, you can bring it out. Micah 2:10.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, that's this place. Give me Amos 3:9-8. That's this goddamn place, man. You know?
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8.
Yep.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom,
Yep.
and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yeah, and what is sin? Give me 1 John 3:4. So yeah, man, this man did this on his first day in office. Go ahead.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
He said these people must be protected. Come on.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
Come on.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
And that's when you go against, man. Why? Because he's Esau. You know, Joe Biden is Esau. It says on his first day in office, President Biden issued a sweeping executive order, making it clear that, you know, and transgender and people, gay and transgender people are protected against discrimination in schools, healthcare, the workplace, and other realms of American life. See that? The executive. That's why that's written. Bring that back out, brother. Amos 9:8, man.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
Why? Because we will be standing up against this shit, man. Give me Psalms 9:16 real quick.
This is Psalm chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment, which
94. Jump to 94.
94:16.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yep.
This is Psalm chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yep.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
And what's the workers of iniquity? Joe Biden. What is iniquity again? It bring out iniquity. That's crime, that's wickedness, that's immoral and being immoral. You know, that's going against the law. You know?
Injustice was like iniquity. Injustice.
Come on.
Unrighteousness.
Come on.
A deviation from rectitude as the iniquity of war. It says a particular deviation from a sin or a crime, wickedness. That's it.
Give me Jeremiah 50:14 real quick. So this is why this place is written to be destroyed, man. Is this that place? Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about.
All these other nations, come on.
All ye,
he said, come on.
All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. for she have sinned against the Lord.
Yeah, see that? That's this place, man. That's what Biden calls for LGBT protections. Bring that Leviticus 19 and 17 back out one more time.
This Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Yep.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
You're supposed to rebuke this shit, man. Come on.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Yeah. This nigga said, no, let's protect him. This is sin according to the word, man. According to the Heavenly Father. I thought y'all said in God we trust, man. Y'all are laughing stock. Didn't you just swear on the Bible? It says the executive order outlines a broad interpretation of last year's landmark Supreme Court ruling that gay and transgender employees are covered by Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. It's crazy, of 1964, which prohibits discrimination because of, it says the Trump administration had interpreted that decision in Bostock, Clayton County, Georgia, narrowly and only applying to employment. Biden's order calls on agencies across the federal government to review existing regulations and policies that prohibit sex discrimination and to revise them as necessary to clarify that X excludes sexual orientation and gender identity. See that? Children should be able to learn without worrying about whether they will be denied access to they said children. Children should be able to learn, should be able to learn without worrying about whether they will be denied access to the restroom. These fucking damn, see, that's why I say, give me Isaiah 3 and 12 real quick. It says the locker room or school sports, Biden executive order states. See that? You putting this shit on children. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
See that?
And women rule over them.
Because the Esau a damn child, man. And they always trying to put all this wickedness on the kids, man. They don't know what the hell y'all even talking about, man. Dwayne Wade's son, 12. You made your son pass through Molech, bro. And Boosie said that out loud. It says, change his man name. The man's name was Zion, man. You gonna change his name to Zion. Adults should be able to earn a living and pursue a vocation, knowing that they will not be fired, demoted, or mistreated because of whom they go home to, or because how they dress. See that? Does not conform to the X-based stereotypes. People should be able to access health care and secure a roof over their heads without being subjected to X discrimination. So you can't bring that 13 back out, that 20. You got something? Give me that Leviticus 20 and 13 again. That's why this place finna go, man.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
And give me that Proverbs 29 and 12 again. Bible shop. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
See that? What are you talking about, bro? You know, nah. You're supposed to suffer sin, though. See that? These people supposed to be dead, man. Go ahead. Yeah, that's it, man. You got that?
Come. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies,
that's cool.
All his servants are wicked.
Yeah, see that? So this ruler hearkens to lies, man. This place gotta go, man. It says LGBT advocates LGBTQ advocates celebrated the move as a crucial step towards tolerance and equity for a community that has long lacked protections under federal law. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 37.
Come.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 37. A sword
Yep.
is upon their horses,
Their horses.
their horses,
Their horses.
their horses,
Come on.
and upon their chariots,
Their chariots. Come on.
and upon all the mingled people.
See? And what it means to be mingled? Give me the word mingled real quick. Go ahead. Upon who?
And upon all,
No, just some of them.
all,
See? It says LGBTQ advocates. See that? And upon who?
and upon all
Uh-huh.
the mingled people
Mm-hmm.
that are in the midst of her,
In the midst of who?
of her,
Come on.
and they shall become as women.
Mm-hmm.
A sword is upon her treasures,
Yep.
and they shall be robbed.
See that? Lord for the go ahead, brother.
This is all mingled, and it simply says mixed.
Yep.
It says united promiscuously.
See, you united. Give me the word promiscuous. Promiscuously. You people are to be mingled. It means to be united with America. That's why the Lord said, "Give me Revelation 18 and 40." That's why He said, "Arise and depart, man." Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4.
Come on.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Another voice. You see, because you're supposed to be hearing voices. You're supposed to be hearing people rebuke this. The angels pissed, man. Go ahead.
and I heard another voice
Yep.
from heaven
Yep.
saying,
Mm-hmm.
come out of her, my people.
Yeah, His people, the Israelites, because you got the law, man. You're Jacob. He gonna punish your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like He said in Amos, the 3rd chapter, man. Go ahead.
It says, come out of her, my people,
Mm-hmm.
that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Meaning, don't be mingled, because everybody that's mingled are simply advocating this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we doing the right thing. This shit's gonna go down. Go ahead. The Lord said His eyes on the sinful kingdom. Go ahead.
It says, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Mm-hmm. See that? The plague's gonna come to this place. Come on.
For her sins
Yep.
have reached unto heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and the Most High,
See that? That's it. Go ahead.
and the Most High
Yep.
hath remembered
Yep.
her iniquities.
That's right. Lord ain't forget. They did it in 500 years. You know, nah, bro. Give me 2 Corinthians 2.
I got that promiscuous.
Go ahead.
This is promiscuous. It says having or characterized by many transient sexual relationships.
Oh my goodness. And they united on that. See that? That's it. That's this. It's in the Bible.
Promotion.
That's 100% what the scripture is talking about. It's talking about this shit right here, man. Where do we get this from again? Jeremiah 50 and 37, man. All the people that's mingled, man. That's the real main thing that America is right now. It's LGBTQY, XYZ, Juju BB, XTB.
And then it's also, it's funny because, you know, the example they give, it says promiscuous teenagers.
I'm sick of these. These people gotta go, man. These people gotta go. You can't own up. They can't just be man enough and woman enough to stand on their own sin. They gotta put it on the. But the kids, they wanna.
You see?
Yeah.
Kids is
But they want to celebrate Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. That's how the adults get their sin off. They Jews kids. You guys don't celebrate anything. I mean, what about the kid? Bitch, you want to celebrate that. Don't worry about what the fuck we doing over here. If I kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, bro. I swear, bro, the Lord give us that power. We're going to fucking kill you people, bro. Because you ain't did nothing but corrupt us. Growing the hell up. And you fucking devils, you gonna die, man. We're gonna kill you fucking people, man. I pray to man, bro. Go ahead, bro. Because I'm finna wild out here, man.
What are the 2 Corinthians?
Shit crazy, man.
11?
Yeah, no, I want 6 and so I can 2. No, I'm tripping. You know, because it's real. This is war, man. This means war. They gonna swear on the Bible and don't. The first thing he do when he get in office is this.
I'm gonna do some bombs. I'm gonna do some bombs.
Shit is crazy.
What you want to do now, Mr. President?
Shit is crazy. Shit.
I got a video.
No, I'm tripping. What did I call, brother? 2 Corinthians?
2 Corinthians.
I mean 2 Peter. That's what I meant.
Okay, so
2 Peter 2 and jump to 6.
come. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example.
You know what? I'm gonna start at 1. Give me 1.
Come. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Yeah, swift. Lord, hey, give me Psalms. You holding some? Give me Psalm 78 and 48. And give me Proverbs 17 and 11. One more time on that, brother.
Con. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 1, it says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Yeah, give me that real quick. Give me that. That's swift. You're gonna get swift destruction, man. You see that? Give me the 17 and 11.
This is Psalms chapter 17, verse 11. They have now compassed us in our steps.
No, Proverbs, brother. Slide. Proverbs 17 and 11. One more time on that, brother. You got it. Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him.
Yeah. Now give me verse 2, brother. Go ahead. Give me that.
Yes, and how's the time?
It's cool. Go ahead.
46.
49.
This is Psalms chapter 78, verse 49.
Come on.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger,
See that?
wrath, and indignation, and trouble, by sending evil
By what?
by sending,
Yep, you gonna tell us. Come on.
by sending evil angels among them.
Yeah, you know, they swift, man. Tell you that, Daniel the 9th chapter. Swift. Go ahead.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. It says, and many shall follow their.
Go ahead, brother.
So like,
Let's take from the top. 2 from the top.
It says in 2 Peter 2 and 2, it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways. Is that how you say it? It's like pernicious kind. It says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
Yeah, they pretty much saying that the word is evil, the law is evil. It's bad. Because that's what Joe Biden's saying. He's saying you shouldn't have to be judged from who you're going back home to. And, you know, if you're going to be, children are scared they're going to be accepted in a bathroom or not, you shouldn't have to worry about all you Edomites do that dumb squint. And my damn chest made out of crackers ass voice. You know what I'm saying? Thin ass damn, you shouldn't have to. Weak ass mugs, man. Y'all weak as hell. You got it?
All right.
Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 9, and verse 21.
Read that with verse one more time, brother. What you brought up.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 2, it says, and many shall follow.
Verse 1.
So like, 2 Peter 2 and 1, it says, but there were false prophets also among the people,
Go ahead.
even as there shall be
21.
false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresy.
Yeah, they gonna be telling niggas some crap on the low. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna just outright say something. You know? That's really what that is. You talking about the children?
Exactly what it is.
Stay on your sin, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stay on your wickedness. Quit trying to use these kids, man. The kids, they're depressed at home because of well, y'all started the COVID shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That just this place is bugged the hell out. Come on, kids at home depressed. 8-year-olds. 8-year-olds at home depressed because they ain't. Yeah, they ain't at school or some shit. They gotta learn at home. You know,
8-year-old man that they gotta stay in the crib.
bro, I couldn't believe they said this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? These babies, you know what I'm saying? They was when you just started.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It wasn't in school.
you just wasn't in school. It's so, I think they said 6 to, I think they might even say 6 to like 9-year-olds. You know, I'm like, what the fuck?
Is that how old are you when you get in kindergarten? Like 5?
You start trying to throw you in school as young as possible, but the whole point being, we're talking about 6.
That shit ain't in
whatever
school.
you do.
If you in a prison at 6, what are they doing? Nothing. Because most of them kids, they can't even concentrate that damn long.
Exactly.
You can't. They just don't. That ain't how they work.
Exactly.
You barely concentrate at 8. You know what I'm saying? You just now getting the hang of shit. You trying to be a person and stuff. Like, how the hell you depressed already? You know what I'm saying? Want some stuff y'all set up. These damn devils, they can't stand on their sin, man. Go ahead one more time on that, brother.
Kind. 2 Peter 2:1, it says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 9, verse 21.
Yeah, through those angels, because they swift. Go ahead.
It said, yeah, whilst I was speaking in prayer, even the man Gabriel,
an angel, come on.
whom I had seen in the vision at the beginning,
Come on.
being caused to fly swiftly.
See that? That's it, man. The angels, that angel's gonna come. Because they swat, this is a right-hand angel. He flies swiftly. You think the left-hand angel's gonna fly swiftly? Say he said he go to and fro through the earth, man. Like he don't need Uber, he don't need a plane, he don't need nothing. He here and there, he everywhere, man. Whole nother power. Go ahead. Getting shit done. You know what I'm saying?
I said, if I can, it says being caused. That's what they sent, you know. He's saying the cruel messenger will be sent. So being caused to fly swiftly.
That's right. Go ahead, brother. You got it. Verse 2.
Kind. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2, it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
Now jump down to verse 6, Bible shop.
Kind. 2 Peter 2 and 6, it says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow.
Start at 5.
2 Peter 2 and 5, it says, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them
what? Making them, come on.
Making them
what?
An ensample.
Hey, what?
An ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
You're gonna follow the same destruction. That's a pattern. That's what an ensample is. It's a pattern. You see what I'm saying? You got it?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Ensample. A pattern or model for imitation.
See that? So you want to live this type of way, you're gonna follow you're doing their same deed, so you have to follow the pattern all the way through. You're gonna have to get that fire. You know what I'm saying? That Sodom guy. You know? Go ahead. This shit finna happen, man. We here, man. We 100% here. You got go ahead and bring your scripture up, brother.
Come on, this Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The shoe of their countenance doeth witness against them.
So we know we here, man. You know, let me go ahead and finish this. It says, that's pretty much it. You can go look this up your own. Yeah, it says the executive order set the stage for an administration that has pledged to pursue a bold agenda on LGBTQ issues, and that has already named LGBTQ leaders to prominent positions in the administration. Give me Isaiah. So the executive order said it set the stage for an administration that has pledged to pursue a bold agenda on LGBTQ issues, and that has already named LGBTQ leaders to prominent positions in the administration. So these niggas setting up the top people that should be ruling. You real gay. You should go real gay. Yeah, you chief. You real gay. You go, you know what I'm saying? You real bugged out. Oh, you real abominable. Oh, okay. you know, from Suzanne to Sam. You know what I'm saying? From Sam to Suzanne. You know what I'm saying? Give me Isaiah 5:20.
Red wine.
You know? Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20.
Come on.
It says, woe unto, it says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Yep.
That put darkness for light
Yep.
and lightness for darkness.
See that?
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
So you got to be destroyed, you nigga, Joe Biden. That's what this nigga whole administration set up to do. So they're going into this. I'm gonna get this last one, and we're gonna close this out. This is some more shit he did. It says Biden's rejection of Trump's trans military ban is the beginning, not the end of, for LGBTQ rights. So it says LGBT equality did not end when the homosexuality was decriminalized, or when same marriage was declared the law of the land. Ooh. It says, or when Trump's trans ban was overturned. So it says, let me just get the point. Pretty much, it says, like we meant nothing. Trans people react to the overturning of military ban because Trump had it to where you was trans, you couldn't get into the military. So this shit's gonna be disgusting, man. You know, you're gonna, a lot of Jakes gonna die by shirts with MK, AK-47s in their hand, man, M16s. There's gonna be a shirt to put you niggas, you wicked niggas to death. You're gonna die by a shirt, you know? Damn shirt, man. This shit is disgusting, man. Yep. We'll be here all goddamn day. So yeah, this shit bugged out. We ain't even gonna bring this out. This is on the NBCnews.com. It's really happening, man. We're gonna be in some real disgusting. Not too much more you can say on the matter. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, brothers. Go ahead and read these last little scriptures. Get up out of here. Okay, I don't know what. All right, go ahead. 20 and we finna run through this.
20 and 13.
Who last read? I think it was. Did you read your 3 yet?
No, I just only got through 13.
You got one more left. Cause you ended you started on verse
I started on verse 13. He finished it off 12.
You finished 12, brother? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and go to 14.
Leviticus 20 and 14, it says, if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they.
So yeah, ain't no goddamn shit Jake be talking about. Some two sisters future. You know what I'm saying? But these are actual things Jake do. Say Tia Tamara, Tia Tamara ain't do nothing. Future did something. He got a song called Two Sisters or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, you can't slack it because you do got Leah and Rachel. You see what I'm saying? But this is primarily talking about let's say the mother and the daughter. You can't do that. And you can hear Jake say stuff like that. So that's all. You got it. It's just a certain way that it will have to go to be lawful as far as the sister thing. But go ahead.
It says, and if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. Mm-hmm. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they.
Yep.
That there be no wickedness among you.
So you got to burn. In certain ways, you got to take things out for whatever reason. The Lord wants some people put to death. He wants some people, when they put to death, to have their blood on them. Right. He wants some people to be burnt on fire, set on fire. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But we ain't got there yet. I don't think we read no stone yet.
Go ahead.
So that was the second verse.
Verse stone. Yeah, okay, Slocky. Verse 2. Yeah, Khan.
It says, verse 15, that's a lot. Continue, verse 14 says, they shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and they shall slay the beast.
Yeah, so you can't do no damn marry a damn dog or nothing like that. These heathens get into all that, man. Bestiality and all that. This verse 16, it says, and if a woman approach unto a beast, any beast, and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So you got to kill them and make sure their blood is upon them. It says, and if a man, where I started at 15?
17. You know, 17.
No, I started at.
You started with 15.
Yeah. Verse 17, and if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness, and when she see his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people. He hath uncovered his sister's nakedness, he shall bear his iniquity. You got it?
Leviticus 20 and 18. And if a man shall lie with a woman, having her sickness, and shall uncover her nakedness, he hath discovered her fountain, and she hath uncovered the fountain of her blood. And both of them shall be cut off from among their people.
Yeah, Jay, get out with that. Can't do that. Go ahead.
And thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor of thy father's sister, for he uncovered her near kin. His near kin was a lot. They shall bear their iniquity.
Yep, they're crime. Come on.
And if a man shall lie with his uncle's wife,
Yeah, so this is going to be a bad reputation on him. Go ahead.
he hath uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin. They shall die childless. That leads to a lot of, real quick, like a lot of those people who, you know, not conceiving, so we might have dealt with this.
And you're going to die childless. Yep.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 21, it says, and if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He hath uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless.
Go ahead.
Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my judgments and do them, that the land, whether I bring you to dwell therein, spew you not out.
Yep. That's telling you America's going to be destroyed. It's going to spew these people out. Go ahead.
It says, and ye shall not
I'll tell you that the earth mourn. Come on.
and ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation, which
That's how these people get out. Come on.
which I cast out before you. For they committed all these things, and therefore I abhor them.
That's why we took the land over, because they was doing that, and the land spewed them out. See that? Go ahead. They had to go. This verse 24. It says, but I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am Yahweh your God, your power, which have separated you from other people. So we ain't supposed to be getting into all this crap, man. You know, but only the 1/3 have 1/3 lesson. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean, and between unclean fowls and clean. And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beasts, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. I got one more.
It's just the last one that's left.
26. I got one more. What I started? 24? 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, am holy. I have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. All right? Yes, this is the last verse. I'll read it. It says, a man also, or woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. So yeah, man, you can't be dealing with witchcraft and wands and all this other mess on the left-hand side. But we put you to death, and your blood gonna be upon you. Actually, you're gonna be stoned. That's what that said, right? You're gonna stone your ass, and your blood gonna be upon you. So you can't do sacrificing, can't do none of this solemn shit these niggas got going on. And that's what Trump was alley-ooping to this nigga the whole time. So everything's gonna increase and that destruction on this way, man. You know? We finna get that spiritual power, run through this shit, Brandon Brown style. Alright? So yeah. Give me 1 Peter 4:17 from the brother. Brother of war.
Man. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. It says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?"
Yeah, so you know, you gotta get judged for partaking in this madness. Alright? So that's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and close out. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close out. We're going to Planned Parenthood probably another time. So Lord, has been edifying. We're gonna give our honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wa'akodash Shokah.
Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.